States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen. Dear Lord, we just thank you for this beautiful day you've given us, Lord. And thank you for the new friends that we met today. The new friends that we met on this trip, Lord. Just be with us and bless us, Lord. And keep us safe as we travel back home tomorrow to our loved ones, Lord. And we just thank you for the blessings that you entrusted on us these past couple days, Lord. And bless this food to our bodies, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated.
Because I kind of dressed up for dinner. Because on the sheet it said at the bottom of your clothing list to dress dinner dress. So.
You look great.
So anyway, I didn't know what to expect when I signed up. I kind of almost didn't follow through, but I'm glad I did. It's one thing to see the memorials, but it's another thing to experience a lot of you guys. I mean, a lot of people I didn't really get to know, but the people that I did, they're all like that. Oh my God. I'm very grateful. Thanks. And the green shirts, I don't know what I'm going to do without you guys Sunday morning when I have to get up, or Monday out of bed.
That's a good thing. I don't have to get
Oh,
up.
Thursday. I'm going to have to call you guys up. Thank you so much.
Well, we still know you guys can't follow orders.
Not very well.
We try every dinner, final dinner, to have a missing man table. We've made it a tradition. We've all shared stories. We've all had some emotions this weekend. So we light the candle, show the light, invite our spirit friends and families to come join us for our meal. So after I light it, please just give us a moment of silence. Thank you. Every dinner, final dinner, to have a missing man table. We've made it a tradition. We've all shared stories. We've all had some emotions this weekend. So we light the candle, show the light, invite our spirit friends and families to come join us for our meal. So after I light it, please just give us a moment of silence. Thank you. Time to eat.
We don't let any Marine speak very long, so you can have all the time you need.
I was discharged in 1970, and when I got home, I was ridiculed, I was demeaned, I was called a baby killer, and the few people that recognized me as a member of the armed forces, I was told, Marines don't let women in there. You can't be a woman Marine. There is no such thing. I was told I couldn't claim to be a Vietnam vet because I didn't serve in country. So I became a Vietnam era veteran. I was never thanked for my service until 9/11 happened. And all of a sudden the country realized we have a whole community out there of people that have sacrificed more than we can even imagine for this country. And we need to honor that and recognize that. This trip, once I heard about it, became the only item on my bucket list. I needed to come. I wanted to be around people that have experienced the pain, the grief, and then the gratitude. To one and all of you, you have become my family, and I love you more than anything and words can express. And you will always be here in my heart, whether it's a green shirt, a black shirt, a video camera, catching me in all of my antics. But I was able to come out of my shell. I was able to laugh. I was able to have fun. And I shared it with you guys. And I will never, ever, ever forget it. Thank you for being here today.
Oops, sorry. They are sponsoring a veteran to come on the next honor flight.
I want you to receive it as not as a friend or as someone who volunteered at the Vietnam Veteran Memorial or as someone who sponsored a dinner last night, but as an American citizen or a family as American citizens.
Well,
We're grateful for the founding fathers of this country, and we think that they have been, by God's grace, granted the word freedom. And they proclaim it in their Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by the creators with unalienable rights. And that's life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And you, the generations after our founding fathers, are the stewards of that word freedom. And you spread it throughout the whole world, whether it's in Germany, Europe, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, anywhere around the world. You steward that and you plant that seed for the rest of the world. And we are the recipients of it. You plant it on the land where we came from for that generation. It's grow in our generations, and it will be fruitful in their generations. And we are very thankful that John has invited our family to participate with Nevada Honor Flight, starting from Thursday, Friday, and then seeing it here tonight. We can see the impact and the care that they put into every little effort they do with veterans. You're not just seeing the memorials, but you're coming together, the enrichment of the relationship that you built with one another throughout this whole trip, and the follow-up that they will have with you. And for that reason, as a grateful American, we owe it to you, so that we want to give back for the next honor flight.
and they have all of your stories. We presented the Bible at the wall today.
October. If you have a birthday, come up and gather around this big, beautiful cake. If you have a birthday in October, don't let me start calling names out. I have your date of birth. Stand around the cake. Okay, great.
He has to. If I have to, he has to.
I'm here.
Where's the rest of you? Come on. Come on, Claudia. Yeah.
And you were telling me that.
Once I saw you get up, I'm like, oh, he's going, I gotta go. Damn you. That's okay.
Hey, guys. Around the cake.
Grab the cake.
John's trying to get around the cake. All right, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
He was working with the inmates of this camp, trying to get them better. When we walked in yesterday, there was a big picture along the wall there that showed a bunch of GIs looking down at the bodies of a number of those people there. And all of a sudden, I just thought, Dad did that. And I felt so close when I went through there, and I'm sure, he would have hated going through that, but he wouldn't have missed it. I'm sure of what he did. 'Cause I remember him always talking about how he hated people saying the Holocaust never happened. Oh, he hated that with a passion. I didn't get him to talk too much about it until 1962 when Adolf Eichmann was arrested in Argentina. And he said, we was watching the news, he said, they finally caught this son of a bitch. And my dad very seldom cursed. And he mean. And found out that while that was one of the big names that they were looking for when the war ended, and he disappeared. And that finally opened up Dad telling me what it was that he went through. He didn't tell me, that was the first time he told me about working with the camps. I knew he'd been a medic, but I didn't know he'd worked with those camps until then. So yesterday, for the first time in a long time, I felt really, really close to my dad. Yeah. And I appreciate it. Awesome. So thank you very much.
Wedding anniversary. My wife is not with me anymore. She preceded me 5.5 years ago. This is my 6th trip to Washington, D.C. My first trip was the year I graduated high school in 1964. I've been 4 other times with my wife and my daughter a couple of times. This trip, I hadn't planned on coming. Claudia works with me with the Reno Aces. She found out I was a vet and said I needed to do this. I said, I've been there. I've seen all of that. She said, you haven't been there with vets.
Yeah, not like this.
And she was so right. This is probably the most emotional trip to Washington, D.C. I've ever had. And I want to thank all of you, especially the green shirts, white people, for all that you've done. You're very well organized. You kept us going. I'm bone tired, but loving every minute of it. And I want to thank all of you for a very special time for me. And that's all I have to say.
We're glad you weren't home for your anniversary. And you weren't home alone by yourself for your anniversary.
What's that?
I said you weren't home by yourself on your anniversary.
That's right. I didn't get to go visit my wife though. But I will tomorrow.
So I had a unique military career. I got to go all over the world. I was in Germany, on Berlin on the east side,
and I was in Mombasa, Kenya, went to Somalia, went to Iraq, went to Afghanistan, and a couple other places. The things that I always remember is when I was in East Berlin, or when I was in Mombasa, Kenya, or going into different countries, or even Iraq, meeting those young kids in Iraq, and meeting their families in Iraq. They looked at that patch on the side of my arm, and they said, "You're an American. And we are proud that you are here for our freedom."
Wow.
So there's two people you're going to hear from right now, and then we're going to hear from Don, and then you guys can go to bed. But I want to hear from you guys again today what this experience means to you guys.
We had actually a surprise for on the flight Nevada.
Those are called cheat sheets.
You've already been a lot of surprises.
So if you would represent on a flight Nevada, and once you open it up.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John. Happy birthday to you. All right, don't get excited. Blow.
Somebody blow it out.
We're gonna set the fire alarm off. We might need that in the morning.
My birthday and the month of my birthday, then with all these beautiful new friends and family members. Cheers.
You guys got water glasses on your table, you can do the same thing. Yeah, you're up, young lady.
My birthday's not here yet. It'll be the 21st.
You got the girls first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right in front of you.
No, you can go ahead.
That's an Army strong, we're okay. Go ahead.
Put on a dress. Go ahead.
I want to cherish my best friend that I'm very honored to be able to attend with him, and all of the different branches of the military. I have my father with me, who we lost last year, so he was Army, so go Army.
Go Army. All right, young man, now you're up.
No, I gotta go. Well, my birthday's not here yet. It's the 21st of this month it is, but
You say your 21st birthday?
my 21st,
Plus some tax.
I went up 50, turned around, started back down. I'm gonna be 20. But no, I would like to toast John, you and your crew. Yes, this is what I want. What a blessing it's been to come on the trips with you guys. I made so many friends. I've got to talk a lot. I can talk out a little bit more. But it's all because of what you guys have done for me.
We gotta get up at 3 in the morning. Great friends.
And toast to all you gentlemen, all of my new friends.
All right, are we going bald or are we gonna go for a hat? Which one's up?
Bald.
Bald. Powder, go ahead.
Yeah, my birthday was yesterday.
Well, happy birthday, actually.
I don't think I've had a better experience with a birthday in 79 years than with you group and everything that you guys have done.
Ken, happy birthday. You don't have to sing.
Yeah. You're up.
I guess getting to meet all of you and this wonderful family here,
Oh, yes.
hell of a great birthday present. Thank you all.
Yes.
All right, Shoren. You standing?
Not my birthday.
All right, then, we're gonna hear from John.
Mine was last month.
Then what the hell are you standing for?
My anniversary's coming up 26. 52 years.
Well, this week's my birthday, and I won't be with any of you guys. To everybody's birthday, to family. That's it.
Family.
Careful on that.
Chip Buell. All you guys have met me. This is my #1 grandson, Jackson, and he's a paramedic. And I said, hey, if Army ever got a hold of him, we know where you're going for, Sam Houston. But anyway, it was indescribable. I mean, our experience here. I mean, I think some of you saw me today at the memorial that I'm not my best by any chance, but it was something I needed to do. And this is a bucket list filler that I didn't even know was on my bucket list. Well, I've done it and I'm proud of it. And I'm just so proud of this young man to come with me, because I wouldn't have made it through here without him. He's a good man, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you folks, every damn one of you. You're all good. We're all brothers, sisters, and thank you very much for being here with me.
So I wasn't actually supposed to be on this trip. My little brother was. My luggage bag has his name on it.
So you weren't the #1.
Two officially, but
You got promoted.
Yeah.
You got promoted.
but yeah, he couldn't make it, so I got lucky. I got runner-up pick. So I'm incredibly honored to be here with all of you. Honored to be here with him. Spent a lot of time with him, and this was just so special to be here and to experience this with him. So thank you all.
And the plane.
This is the one you should be talking with.
No, you're good. Go ahead, John. Your experience. You were the
Well,
chief.
I will tell you this, the camaraderie is something that I felt like when I was back on active duty and in my reserve unit, and it's been fantastic. And you don't get that in the civilian world. Dudley, I became the chief pilot in Oakland, and on day 1, Dudley walked in, never met him before. He's never afraid to say anything. And he came in, the first thing he said, don't ever forget you're a pilot first. In other words, you're in management now, but don't forget where you came from. And I think all of us have not forgotten where we came from.
How was your experience with Dudley on this trip?
Well,
He snores.
I think my wife hasn't said I snore because she can't hear. But it's been fantastic. I think we've bonded. I mean, we live so close to each other, and we do a lot of activities together. And I think maybe our bond has even gotten closer.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk?
All of you. You guys are going to have some wonderful stories. But I want to thank one of our sponsors.
Somebody burned a stamp with me. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like that.
I'm sick and tired of doing the same thing. Oh, you have a member of the family in the
Place where everybody comes in to get different planes, you know?
Oh, yes,
You guys today?
I think it is, yeah.
Tell me the story, what it meant for you two to go together as a team.
It is kind of hard. I just got a long distance phone call from a friend of mine that his wife, he passed away 9 years ago, Richard Peavy. It's Marine Corps birthday, 250 years. So that was just great hearing from her, and I told her, you'll never guess where I'm at in goddamn Washington, D.C., celebrating with all you guys. So that was really cool.
Glad you're with us.
Right on.
Well, Don and I, we've been riding motorcycles for years and years. We went to school together, Reno High School.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
They had it back then?
I didn't mean Reno High, just schools.
I was at the VA hospital, and this guy came up to me, who belonged to this club, and I was talking to him. I said, well, I'd be interested in joining. And I called Don. I said, what do you think of doing this? He said, yeah, let's do it. So we joined it. He signed up to go on honor flight 5 years ago. We never heard a thing until we joined PVMA. And they asked us if we want to go. If we've been there, we want to go. He said, sure. Next thing you know, here we are. I don't know what they did, but we got
You got 5 years older is what happened.
We both have a new patch that's coming, it says Vets Helping Vets.
All right.
We really like that.
All right, thanks, guys.
A greater depth and perspective of seeing the monuments and the memorials than I had ever expected. I've had the pleasure of being in DC, I think 5 times before. I've been to a lot of different places, but the access and the time taken to explain the memorials was incredible. I reflected this afternoon in particular that on the way home back here in the bus, never had access to the level, never had anybody, John telling stories like the history of it, and that was just added so much depth. And I'd have to say also, I have never really felt worthy to be in this group, because strangely enough, I served 19 months in the Navy. Because in 1969, there was a decision made to cut down on the reservists. I was in for my 24 months of active duty. We came back to Long Beach, and they said, bye-bye, don't ever come to reserve meetings, blah, blah, we're done. It was an honorable discharge, by the way. Clarifying that, but 19 months in, and I hear stories of the time spent here, all you great guys, and I'm honored to be in this group. And 2 years ago, I may not have made it. I was in a really bad car accident, and more grateful than to be included in this trip. And I can't tell you how much it meant to me, so thank you.
Your daughter.
Well, that's a great one, considering she's in the Air Force, I'm Navy. But it was a good experience this weekend.
I'm very blessed we finally got to do it. It's been a battle bus for us to get here. Last year we almost came, had something happen, so.
I had my toe whacked off.
Yeah. And then this year pacemaker 3 weeks right before, so I am glad that we got to make it finally. So it was a good experience.
Tell them about your experience today. Where did you go without these guys?
Today we actually took a quick trip back over to Arlington because one of my childhood friends passed away in 2008 with an IED when he was over in Afghanistan, and I was blessed enough to go find his tombstone this morning because it was close enough to where we were at. So I got to go take a picture, sent it to my sister because she's friends with his sister, and his mother and sister are very blessed to have it. And once we get the information, we're going to pass that on to you guys for the
Christmas tree.
For the Christmas tree. So.
And they keep in touch with me because I like to get them involved in what we're doing.
So I was very blessed that he took the time with me to run over there and track it down. So, and I also want to thank Steve for reminding me because it triggered something that I didn't know I needed. So.
You and your dad. When you're done, you guys can sit.
It was amazing. It was something that I didn't think maybe I needed as well. It was, but it was great to experience with my dad and to hear his stories and to hear all of his comrades' stories, and it just made me feel a lot closer to him and understand, a little bit more about him. And I'm just very thankful for this trip and this opportunity. So thank you.
Thank you.
I'll do something.
I'm really emotional. When I decided, at first I wasn't gonna come on this trip. And I thought, nah, that's kind of silly, I've already been in the military, we're talking 50 years ago or 55 years ago. That's all behind me.
Half the room's not even 55.
And a buddy of mine went a couple of months ago, I remember her name Doyle Sutton. I was the best man at his wedding. And he goes, Dale, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's a once in a lifetime experience. And it is. It is. I was very fortunate when I called my daughter. I said, Brianne, do you want to go? And she paused for like 1 millisecond and said, hell yeah, Dad. I don't have a bucket list, but now I do. And the folks in Green, John, David, Don, whoever let me end up taking Tom, wherever Tom's at. Is Tom in here?
Right in
Tom
front of you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. And then Martha and John, we all went up on the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. And that was very moving for me. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime deal, and I really feel honored that I was able to go up there and represent all my brother and sister veterans. Thank you.
Thanks. Oldest. Yes, sir. You served in the Navy?
No,
Coast Guard.
no, I did the Coast Guard. For
There you
3
go.
years.
Low water.
So, I did, yeah. I don't know, I've known a lot of prior service people on the Coast Guard. I don't know many coasties joining the other services. So, there's something to that.
It would like it easy.
Exactly. It's not my first time to DC. I've been here twice before with my kids, and that was special, but it wasn't the same as being able to be here with my dad and all of you as well. It's definitely a very, very different experience. And I just retired 4 years ago, and there's a lot of emotion that I didn't know that I really had until this trip, and yeah, there's definitely cracks in the dam that are letting some emotion out. Very, very good.
How was your experience being with your dad?
Well, it is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, any chance I get to, just before we came on this trip, we were up in Alaska for 2 weeks fishing.
All right.
And any time I get a chance to hang out with them is awesome.
All right, Dad, you're up.
Well, I'm a little bit of a loss for words, but this is something that I was at a bowling alley, and an Army guy by the name of Dennis, I don't know his last name, came over and said, "Have you been on the honor flight yet?" And I said, "The what?" And he said, "Honor flight." And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, you gotta go." And this is an Army guy telling me this. And I said, "How'd you know I was a veteran?" And he looked at me and he said, "Well, you're old enough to be a veteran."
Yeah.
So I found the form online, which is a miracle for me to do anything with a computer. And Dawn got back to me and she says, "Can you go in September?" And I said, "It's too quick."
We were fishing in September.
So here I am, and I never thought I'd be to DC and see the stuff that I did today. And Keith on the bus pointing that stuff out was amazing. So you know, I got diagnosed with Parkinson's from Agent Orange a couple years ago. So that's why I'm up in Reno now. He's keeping an eye on me here because they didn't think I was they didn't trust me down in the valley by myself anymore in San Fernando Valley down in LA. So I moved up here January 1st. So, and Reno is a great spot. I can't believe I didn't get here earlier. So, and then this meeting everybody here, it's amazing. And the thing that really got me were the people that greeted us at the airport, the people that we see on the buses here that wave to us, and the number of people that said, thank you for your service. I mean, the Vietnam veterans, we didn't have any of that when we got here. And it's you know, people saying welcome home, and brought a tear to my eyes. So it's been terrific. And thanks for you guys organizing this. You got this down pat. So thanks for all the green shirts here, and the black shirts, and the red shirts, and everybody.
We're gonna go with them in the back because they might not stand very long. And we're gonna go with you, young man.
Okay, I want to thank my wife for pushing me around all week. With my bad back, I couldn't survive without her. And I want to thank everybody else that helped me along the way. And like he was talking about the Denver airport, that was the first emotional thing that I really, really felt. Because when I came back, there was nothing. And I had to wear my dark glasses so people wouldn't see me with all my tears in my eyes. It's beautiful. Thank you, everybody.
I actually found out a few things that he was telling other people that I never heard before, and we've been married almost 39 years. It was a little bit of a shock, but now I heard it, and I won't forget it. It was very moving. 55 years ago, I left Washington, D.C. I spent 3 years here, well, 2.5 years, stationed at Walter Reed, and it's changed a lot. But the one thing I was really hoping to see, we didn't get a chance to see, and that was the Lincoln Memorial, because that always took my breath away. But everything else just kind of made up for it. I'm really glad that we were able to make it. And I want to thank everybody, the green shirts, the black shirts, the red shirts, all of the shirts. I mean, you guys just made it all so awesome, and we felt so welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I've been around Honor Flight people now for about 4 years, and everything I've heard about Honor Flight pales in comparison to the reality. You guys take such good care of everybody. You do such a good job of organizing this and getting everybody out where they need to be. It was awesome, so thank you for that. Since I learned about Honor Flight, I've been wanting him to go. And I'm gonna do a special shout out to Claudia.
Yay, Claudia!
And Vaughn for hounding him for long enough to actually get him to go. So being here for him while he got this experience was wonderful.
We've been married for 45 years.
I'm not even 45 years old.
It took me a couple of mistakes to finally get where I am today.
Oh, you're listening.
It's back to this lady right here. She did push it. I was ancillary to the program, and I saw people that I knew from the community to begin with. And like Gail said, Claudia, thank you. And a couple of the others, Tom. And finally, they wore me down, and I am glad it happened. And Gene said it earlier about bucket list.
Yeah.
I have it. And yesterday was it. Thank you.
Well, you know what today is? Today's your mail call. We got mail for you. So listen up for your voice and we'll bring your mail to you.
I've been married for 52 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I proved all those naysayers wrong. It'll never work. He'll never get married long. I showed them. But anyway, the biggest thing in a marriage or relationship is what? Communication. You've got to have communication or the marriage will fail. And I'll give you an example. On our honeymoon, my wife and I went to the Grand Canyon. We went on the donkey ride. And if anybody's been in that donkey ride before, goes down that steep canyon. We're riding down there. I thought I knew my wife really well. I thought. We're riding down, and we're about a quarter of the way down, and the donkey stumbles. My wife gets off the donkey and looks at it right in the face and said, "That's once." Okay, I wasn't too sure what was going on with that. So we rode along a little bit farther, and we're almost 2/3 of the way down, and the donkey stumbles again. Gets in front of the donkey, looks at it, and goes, "That's twice." Okay, all right, very good. So we go down the trail farther, and the donkey stumbles again. She looks at the donkey, she goes, "That's 3 times," reaches into her purse, pulls out a gun, and so she had, fired it 3 times in the skull of the donkey, and the donkey fell over. I mean, I was in complete shock. I didn't know what to say. I said, "What in the hell are you doing? There's all these people around. The poor donkey doesn't know any better. You shot and you killed the donkey." And she goes, "That's once."
For letting me be here tonight. Stop recording me.
There's no film in it.
On this trip, it's always been, it's amazing to go on each and every trip and hear your stories and meet every single one of you. And you know, it's, I did not serve, so this is my way of giving back, and it has been an incredible experience to meet every single one of you, and you are not forgotten. We do appreciate your service and sacrifice, because you have all signed up to serve our country. I did not have to, so I just wanted to say thank you very much. And of course, our Vietnam veterans, welcome home. Hopefully this makes you realize that the world appreciates you much more than anything, you know, things would make it seem like, you know.
Tell everybody how you got involved.
Now you want to make me cry. That's weird.
That's my job.
I got involved about 10 years ago. My grandfather, who is a Korean War veteran, went on the trip in 2014. And he was my idol, and he came home, and I have seen my father cry twice. Once when my son passed away, and then once coming home from this trip. And he was very, very grateful to go, and ever since then, I wanted to give back. I wanted to serve. I wanted to go and show a veterans, because he never ever talked about his service that he did in Korea, and he came home and told me, and he opened up a little bit, and I got to learn a little bit more about his life. So I've been helping out for 10 years ever since he came home. So.
Well, thank you.
I have one more little thing. I will not be going home with you tomorrow. So you guys will all have to take pictures and videos for me.
You gotta wake up with us.
What?
You gotta wake up with us.
I may go to the airport and then I can work for a couple hours. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you.